This is a banned law that the elite use to get everything while keeping you stuck. They don't teach this in school. They don't want you to know. But today I'm exposing it. Here's the shocking truth. 92% of people will never get what they want because they've been tricked into doing the exact opposite of what actually works. The more you chase, the more it runs from you. The harder you try, the faster success slips away. But you were never meant to chase anything. You've been lied to your entire life. Told that if you're not grinding 24/7, you'll never make it. Fed the belief that you must chase success relentlessly or you'll fail. But what if that very mindset is sabotaging you right now? Ever wondered why billionaires keep getting richer while most people struggle? They understand this law. Think about Steve Jobs, Warren Buffett, even ancient philosophers like Lao Tzu. They all used this without even realizing it. And when you start applying it, your entire reality will shift, just like it did for them. Think about it. Every time you've desperately chased something, it vanished, didn't it? The job you craved so intensely, someone else got it. The person you fought so hard to impress, they walked away. That financial goal you were obsessed with, it always seemed out of reach. But what happened the instant you stopped caring? When you gave up trying to impress people, they suddenly noticed you. When you stopped obsessing over money, it appeared out of nowhere. This isn't luck. This is no coincidence. This is the backwards law at work, and it's running your entire life. Your mind is tricking you. It hates uncertainty, so it pushes you to chase desperately. But desperation repels everything you desire. Desperation screams, "I don't have enough," and the universe listens. That's why the rich effortlessly attract wealth. That's why confident people draw admiration without trying. Because they're not chasing, they're being. Meet Henry, a painter who learned this the hard way. For 15 years, he begged galleries to notice him. He hustled, he chased, he forced. And what did it get him? Absolutely nothing. Until the day he stopped begging for approval. Until the moment he picked up his brush and painted because he loved it, not because he needed validation. Suddenly, galleries chased him. Collectors wanted his work. His paintings were in demand worldwide. Henry stopped chasing success, and success chased him. Understand this right now. The universe doesn't reward desperation. It rewards certainty. It doesn't respond to what you chase. It responds to who you are. Chase money and you'll always feel broke. Chase validation and you'll never feel good enough. Chase success, and it'll always outrun you. But when you become success, success comes effortlessly. So ask yourself, what if I stopped chasing? Would you still pursue your dreams without desperation? Would you love yourself even if no one was watching? Would you build your vision even without immediate reward? If your answer is yes, congratulations. You've just stepped into real power. Here's what you do next. Step 1. Identify what you're desperately chasing because it's blocking your success. Step 2. Detach from outcomes. Your energy attracts who you are, not what you chase. Step 3. Shift your mindset. Act as if it's already yours, and watch how quickly the universe responds. The second you stop chasing, success stops running and starts chasing you. This isn't motivational fluff. It's a universal law, and it's about time you started using it. Ever wondered why some people get everything handed to them? They never grind, never chase, never hustle. Yet, they effortlessly attract success. Money flows to them. People gravitate toward them. Opportunities drop right into their laps. Meanwhile, you're killing yourself out here, grinding, pushing, chasing, and getting nowhere. Why? Because they know something you don't. They've mastered the magnetic shift, the secret behind effortless success. Here's the brutal truth. You're trapped in pursuit mode. You think, if I could just make more money, if I could just find the right person, if I could just catch that one break. But that mindset is exactly why you have nothing. When you feel like something's missing, you send a message to the universe. I'm desperate, I don't have this. And guess what? The universe gives you more of exactly that. Lack, struggle, and desperation. Look at the people who have it all. They're not smarter, they're not luckier, they're definitely not working harder than you. So what's the difference? Their energy. They operate from certainty, not desperation. They don't wake up chasing success. They wake up feeling successful. They don't beg for money. They move as if they're already wealthy. They don't force relationships. They act like they're already loved. Their energy says loud and clear, I already have this. And the universe responds accordingly, by delivering more of what they already feel. This is why the rich always get richer. This is why confident people attract attention effortlessly. And it's exactly why the second you stop chasing something, it comes to you. Meet James. James spent years chasing money. He read every book, worked 16-hour days, hustled harder than anyone, and stayed broke. Until one day he made one simple change. He stopped chasing money. Instead, he became wealth. Every morning James sat quietly and felt wealthy. He didn't visualize, he embodied. He walked differently, talked differently, moved through life like he didn't need a thing. Within months, clients appeared. Investors knocked on his door. His bank account exploded. Why? Because James stopped chasing wealth and became magnetic to it. This isn't luck. It's not magic. It's the universe responding to certainty instead of desperation. So right now, ask yourself honestly, am I chasing success or am I embodying it? Because this one shift separates those who struggle from those who effortlessly attract everything. Here's how you activate the magnetic shift today. Step 1. Ditch I want, for I already have. Stop acting from a place of need. Move through life as if your goals are already yours. Step 2. Use the already have it technique every morning. Sit down, close your eyes, and embody your goal. Feel it, become it. Let your energy shift completely. Step 3. Check your energy constantly. Are you moving with confidence and certainty? Or are you desperate and chasing again? Every time you feel desperation creeping back, shift instantly into certainty. Because the second you stop chasing, everything you want starts chasing you. If your life isn't where you want it to be, it's not because you're not grinding hard enough. It's because your identity is sabotaging you. Here's the truth nobody talks about. Your subconscious mind controls 95% of your reality. Your beliefs, your habits, your automatic thoughts. Everything you experience is a direct reflection of who you believe you are. And the brutal truth? Most people's identities are not even their own. Your identity was programmed into you by childhood experiences, by failures and rejection, by limiting beliefs fed to you by parents, teachers, and society. You didn't choose it, but you're living it. And until you rewrite it, you'll keep repeating the same old patterns. Ever wonder why some people make more money, but still end up broke? Why others finally find love, but sabotage it anyway? Or why, no matter how much success they chase, they never feel good enough? It's because they're locked in a subconscious identity they never chose. Your subconscious mind is like a thermostat. If it's set to struggle, you'll always find a way back there. If deep down you believe you're broke, you'll lose money every single time you make it. If you believe you're unlovable, you'll sabotage every good relationship that comes your way. If you believe you're average, you'll never rise to greatness, no matter how hard you hustle. Because your subconscious always drags you back to your baseline. And this is why willpower never lasts. You can grind, you can hustle, you can push harder than everyone else. But if your subconscious identity doesn't match your goals, you'll self-sabotage every single time. Meet Olivia. She believed money was hard to make. She hustled. She worked relentlessly. She chased every opportunity. But no matter what, something always went wrong. Unexpected bills, bad investments, loss of motivation. She wasn't failing because she didn't work hard enough. She was failing because her identity was wired for struggle. Then Olivia woke up and changed everything. She stopped chasing strategies and started reprogramming her identity. Money flows easily to me. Wealth is my natural state. I don't need to struggle to succeed. Within a year, Olivia's entire life transformed. She went from survival mode to owning a thriving business, becoming financially free. Not by working harder, but by changing who she believed she was. Right now, you're stuck living the story your subconscious wrote for you. And if you don't rewrite it, you'll live it forever. Here's exactly how you break free. Step 1, expose your identity blocks. Write down your deep beliefs about money, success, relationships, yourself. Ask yourself, who taught me this? If you didn't choose that belief, it's time to destroy it. Step 2, create your new identity. Forget about habits. Habits follow identity. Instead, ask yourself clearly, who is the version of me who already has everything I want? How do they think? How do they speak? How do they move through life? Now, embody that identity completely, not fake it, not pretend, become it fully. Because success doesn't happen first. You must become the person first. Step 3, reprogram your inner voice. Your subconscious hears every single word you say. If you keep telling yourself, I'm always broke, relationships never work for me, I'm just unlucky, then that's exactly what you'll get. Instead, start affirming identity statements. I attract money effortlessly. I am worthy of real love. Everything I want is already mine. Repeat them until your subconscious accepts them as your new reality. Because the second your identity shifts, the external world must follow. Here's your 48-hour challenge. For the next 2 days, act like you're already the person you want to become. Dress like them, speak like them, move through the world as them, because the instant your subconscious accepts your new identity, your entire reality will shift to match it. This isn't theory. This isn't motivation. This is how you break free of the cycle. This is how you rewrite your entire story. This is how you become unstoppable. You've been sold a lie. They tell you success is about setting goals, visualizing, grinding, and waiting for your dreams to show up. But here's the raw truth nobody admits. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you believe you already are. This is the law of assumption, Neville Goddard's hidden secret that changes everything. Because once you get this, you'll never chase again. Success will chase you. Here's why the law of attraction fails, and why nobody tells you this. Positive thinking is worthless if deep down you still feel broke, unworthy, or undeserving. You can visualize wealth. But if your core assumption is that you're poor, money stays away. You can affirm love, but if your deep belief says you're unlovable, relationships crumble. You can say all the success mantras you want, but if your inner self feels like a fraud, you'll sabotage every opportunity. Because reality doesn't respond to your words, it responds to who you are. And who you are depends entirely on what you assume is true about yourself. Let's prove this right now. Close your eyes. Think about your biggest goal. Feel the stress, the pressure, the fear of not having it yet. Now take a deep breath, exhale, and imagine it's already yours. Feel that shift? That's the secret. The second you stop chasing, you become magnetic to it. Meet Daniel. Daniel spent years hustling, visualizing wealth, and doing everything the experts told him. Yet nothing changed. He was still broke, exhausted, and stuck, until he discovered the law of assumption. Daniel stopped chasing wealth and started assuming it. He quit thinking, I need to get rich, and started living like, I'm already wealthy. He stopped grinding desperately and started moving with certainty. He stopped acting like someone who hoped to succeed and started behaving like someone who already had. Within months, everything shifted dramatically. Clients appeared effortlessly. Money flowed in rapidly. He made more in 1 year than the previous 10 combined. Not because he hustled harder, but because he finally shifted his identity. Here's why this works, and why it's so powerful. Reality is a mirror. Most people stare at the mirror and wait for their reflection to change first. But that's insanity. The mirror never moves first. You do. Your reality can only reflect back what you assume to be true. The moment you shift your assumption, reality must follow instantly. How to instantly apply the law of assumption to your life. Step 1. Expose your current assumptions. Look at your life right now. Everything you have or don't have is a direct reflection of what you assume is normal for you. Be brutally honest. Do you assume money is easy, or that it's a struggle? Do you assume success is inevitable, or something you must fight for? Do you assume you're worthy, or that you must earn approval? Because whatever you deeply assume becomes your reality. Step 2. Rewrite your assumptions immediately. Create a new identity that matches the life you want right now. Ask yourself, if I already had what I desire, how would I think, feel, and act? Then embody that completely. Stop thinking, I wish I was wealthy, and start thinking, I am wealthy. Stop acting like someone striving, and start acting like someone who already made it. Stop choosing from fear and scarcity, and start choosing from abundance and certainty. Because the instant you assume success is yours, reality must deliver. Step 3. Live from the end. Neville Goddard's most powerful secret: live in the end. That means you don't wait for proof, signs, or validation. You assume your goal is already fulfilled and move from that place only. Let reality catch up, because reality is just your assumption pushed outward. Here's your 7-day assumption challenge. For the next week, assume your desires are already done. Walk like success is guaranteed. Speak like you've already arrived. Act with absolute certainty. The second your assumption changes, everything around you will rearrange itself to match it. This is how reality actually works. This is how the great ones do it. Stop wanting. Start assuming. Because success never chases those who chase it. Success chases those who already are it. And most people fail. Not because they're not smart enough, not because they don't work hard enough. They fail because they're emotionally weak. They let feelings control their actions. They let fear stop them from acting. They let rejection crush their confidence. And that's exactly why they're stuck. Success isn't about intelligence. It's about emotional mastery. And the secret to emotional mastery? Detachment, not coldness, not apathy, not pretending you don't care. Real emotional detachment is being calm, confident, and unshakable, no matter what life throws your way. That's how the strongest people on earth operate. By the end of this, you'll know exactly how to join them. Why emotions are the #1 reason you're not winning. Most people are slaves to their emotions. They chase success out of fear of failure. They cling to toxic relationships because they fear loneliness. They make impulsive decisions because uncertainty terrifies them. They move through life like puppets, pulled around by every emotion. They have no control, no power. But here's what history's greatest minds understood. If you can't control your emotions, you'll never control your life. Enter Stoicism, the ancient philosophy that makes you unstoppable. Stoicism teaches one powerful truth. You can't control what happens to you, but you always control how you respond. You can't control rejection, economic crashes, obstacles life throws your way, but you can control how you respond to rejection, whether fear paralyzes you, if setbacks crush you or fuel you. True strength isn't what happens to you, it's how you respond. And mastering that response means emotional detachment. Meet Richard. Richard was an entrepreneur controlled by his emotions. Every failed deal felt personal. Every criticism shattered his confidence. Every setback derailed him completely. Then he discovered Stoicism. He realized emotions are temporary, not reality. Feelings have no power unless you hand it to them. So he decided to stop reacting. No more taking setbacks personally. No more panicking at every failure. No more giving temporary emotions permanent power. And within months, Richard became unstoppable. He took bigger risks without fear. He made smarter decisions without panic. Nothing could shake him anymore. Because he finally controlled his emotions, instead of being controlled by them. How to master emotional detachment and become unshakable. If you want true success, you must become emotionally bulletproof. Here's how. Step 1. The 5-minute rule. You're allowed to feel emotions, but never let them control you. When something goes wrong, give yourself exactly 5 minutes. 5 minutes to feel angry. 5 minutes to feel frustrated. 5 minutes to be upset. Then after 5 minutes, you stop. Because after 5 minutes, your emotions aren't helping you. They're hurting you. They're keeping you stuck, powerless, and weak. Step 2. The future perspective hack. When something triggers you, ask immediately, will this matter in 5 years? If the answer is no, let it go instantly. Most things you're upset about right now won't matter in a month, let alone 5 years. Successful people zoom out. They don't get caught in emotional traps because they know long-term it's meaningless. Step 3. The no reaction challenge. For the next 24 hours, commit to not reacting. Someone insults you, stay silent. Something unexpected happens, don't panic. Stressful news hits, keep your composure. Train yourself to remain steady, no matter what life throws your way. Because once you stop reacting, you take back your power. You become unshakable. The 30-day Stoic Challenge. For the next 30 days, apply these rules ruthlessly. 0 emotional overreactions. Pause, breathe, then respond calmly. 0 complaining. Accept reality, then act. 0 blaming. Take responsibility for everything. 0 worrying about things you can't control. Focus relentlessly on what you can. Because once you master emotional detachment, nothing will stop you. Not rejection, not setbacks, not failure. You'll move through life with total clarity, unmatched power, and unstoppable confidence. This is how you become a force. This is how you build a life on your terms. This is how you become truly free. You've been told letting go means giving up. That surrender means weakness. But here's the real truth they never tell you. Letting go isn't surrender, it's power. It's about dropping what's holding you back so you can finally move forward at full speed. Imagine walking around with a backpack filled with heavy rocks. Each rock is a worry, a doubt, a fear holding you down. Letting go means reaching inside, pulling out those rocks and throwing them aside. You're not losing ambition. You're creating space for it to explode. Think about your dreams, your ambitions. They're your guiding stars. But right now, your vision is clouded. You're weighed down by thoughts that serve no purpose except to hold you back. These worries don't protect you, they cripple you. Acknowledge them, then release them. Clear the fog from your vision. Letting go doesn't erase your ambition, it amplifies it. Because now your drive is no longer diluted by fear. Let's put this into action. Start with a single breath. Breathe in deeply, pulling clarity and power into your body. As you breathe out, let go of one heavy worry that's holding you back. Do it again. Each breath blows away another piece of negativity, clearing your path forward. Now, confront your fears directly. They seem huge, but look closer. They're shadows, illusions, projections of scenarios that might never happen. Ask yourself, where is this fear coming from? Is it even relevant anymore? Release it. Watch how quickly your ambitions regain strength once those shadows fade. Visualize your ambition clearly. Close your eyes. See your goals as a powerful tree, deeply rooted and unshakable. Now, imagine your doubts, fears, and worries as loose rocks scattered around this tree. Visualize a strong wind sweeping those rocks far away. Instantly, your tree grows stronger, taller, more powerful than ever. Because letting go isn't losing ambition, it's unleashing it. Think of an athlete running a race. They don't carry heavy weights while running. They let go of all unnecessary baggage to move faster, lighter, stronger. Gratitude amplifies this further. Look at how far you've come already. Acknowledge your wins. That gratitude grounds your ambition, creating a foundation that's unbreakable, unstoppable. But here's the most important part. You must accept that some things are outside your control. Stop fighting reality. Start trusting the flow. Release the need to control every outcome. Instead, harness that freed-up energy toward action, innovation, and momentum. When you drop resistance, opportunities rush in effortlessly. New paths open. Decisions become clear. Your ambition becomes sharp, precise, unstoppable. Letting go doesn't weaken ambition. It purifies it. It removes the clutter, leaving behind pure focus, pure determination, pure power. It's not losing passion. It's finding your most authentic, unstoppable form of it. Make this a daily practice. Every day, check your backpack. Remove any new worries, doubts, or fears immediately. Keep your path clear, your energy strong, your ambition fierce. This is your secret weapon. A life where you move freely, lightly, powerfully toward everything you've ever wanted. This is true letting go. And this is how you become unstoppable. You've been taught your entire life that success requires constant action, constant pushing, constant struggle. But what if the greatest secret to achieving more is doing less? This is Wu Wei, the ancient Taoist principle of effortless action. Wu Wei doesn't mean passivity or inaction. It means aligning yourself with the natural flow of the universe instead of fighting against it. Imagine a powerful river. Most people try to swim against the current, exhausting themselves and going nowhere. Wu Wei is about turning around and flowing with the current, achieving more with far less effort. This isn't weakness, it's strategic ease. Think of water. Water adapts effortlessly to every obstacle, yet can carve through stone over time. Water doesn't struggle, it simply flows around resistance. You have this power too once you stop fighting life and start flowing with it. Look at your daily life right now. When faced with a difficult task, do you force solutions? Do you push relentlessly, exhausting yourself without results? Or do you pause, listen, and allow solutions to emerge naturally? Wu Wei teaches you to stop forcing and start trusting. Stop obsessively controlling every detail. Instead, step back, observe clearly, and allow intuitive solutions to come forward. Think of your relationships. How often do you try to force people to change? Wu Wei teaches the power of listening, acceptance, and respect. When you stop pushing others and start accepting their natural flow, relationships deepen effortlessly. Here's the brutal truth. Not every situation needs your intervention. Sometimes the strongest action is stepping aside and letting things unfold naturally. Wu Wei is trust in action, the recognition that life naturally moves toward balance. Creative people know this instinctively. Great art never comes from rigid control or force. It emerges organically when the artist steps back, trusts the process, and allows inspiration to flow freely. This is effortless action in its purest form. Here's how to start practicing Wu Wei today. Identify areas in your life where you're fighting, forcing, or struggling. Then simply pause. Step back and release your tight grip on outcomes. Trust your intuition. Allow the solution to appear naturally. This won't happen instantly. It takes patience, mindfulness, and consistent practice. But each time you let go of resistance, you become stronger, clearer, and more powerful. Wu Wei isn't abandoning action. It's choosing exactly when and how to act with precision. It's knowing when to move and when to remain still. When you master this, you'll move through life with effortless grace and unstoppable power. This ancient secret isn't about weakness. It's about harnessing your full strength by working with life's flow, never against it. Stop struggling. Start flowing. Because the moment you do, life becomes easy, harmonious, and powerful beyond imagination. Because your mind is an old-school VHS tape, and right now, you're replaying the same worn-out scenes over and over. Think of your beliefs, habits, and memories as recordings that started playing decades ago. Some of them are classics you still love, guiding you positively, but others? They're outdated commercials, noisy, irritating, and sabotaging your every move. And if you truly want to transform your life, you don't just adjust the tracking, you throw out the tape and record a brand new program. But this isn't about minor edits or slight adjustments. This is about completely changing the channel on your identity. One you chose, not one your parents, your teachers, or society handed down without your consent. Right now you're still playing messages someone else taped for you. I'm terrible at managing money. Relationships never last. Real success isn't for people like me. You've been playing these old reruns for years, letting them quietly define every scene of your life. Step 1 is waking up and recognizing these scripts for what they really are. Outdated programming taped by someone else's experiences. Ask yourself bluntly, who handed me this script? Is it even valid? Or is it as outdated as a 90s sitcom? You have to ruthlessly challenge your old storylines, the same way you'd mock the questionable fashion choices from your high school yearbook. When you take a closer look, most limiting beliefs crumble instantly. Now it's time to replace your tapes. You need fresh storylines, ones that fit who you really want to become. Money flows easily and naturally into my life. I deserve a love story that lasts. Success is my default state. I make it look effortless. But repeating new scripts isn't enough. You need emotional anchoring, like how certain songs instantly transport you back to that perfect summer. Think back right now to a moment you beat the odds. When you landed your first great job, the feeling you had scoring the winning point in your senior year game, or that rush of independence the day you moved into your first apartment. Anchor your new beliefs to those moments so deeply that nothing can shake them. Visualization matters too. Remember Back to the Future. You're Marty McFly, only instead of accidentally going back, you're deliberately stepping forward to meet your future self. Picture yourself vividly living out your dream life. Strong, confident, and successful. Feel the excitement, clarity, and peace that comes from knowing exactly who you are. But know this clearly. Changing your identity isn't flipping a switch. It's building a habit, like the morning coffee ritual you've perfected over decades. Old scripts will creep back in, desperately trying to play again like a scratched-up vinyl record. That's when you double down. Speak your new beliefs clearly and boldly, as if you've always owned them, until one day you truly do. Create an environment that supports this upgraded you. Surround yourself with friends who cheer your growth, not those stuck replaying their own outdated tapes. Curate your environment by joining a free community like this, one that empowers who you are becoming. Anyone pulling you back to your old identity. Hit eject immediately. Finally understand, identity isn't some one-time makeover where you take off your glasses, shake out your hair, and suddenly the world sees you for who you really are. It's a lifelong series, evolving every season. You must stay flexible, refining your storyline, constantly rewriting your scripts to match who you've become. Because this is how you finally step into the director's chair of your own life. This is how you become the most authentic, powerful, unstoppable version of yourself. And this is how you craft a life worth rewatching over and over again. You've been lied to your entire life, conditioned to believe every decision must be perfect, programmed to fear mistakes like they'll ruin everything. But here's the brutal truth they never told you. Taking life seriously is exactly why you're stuck. The tighter you grip, the faster things slip away. You stress over outcomes. You fear judgment from others, from yourself, from some imaginary scorekeeper. And that's why nothing ever changes. Step 1. Stop controlling. Start allowing. Life isn't punishing you. It's testing your ability to let go. Look at your life right now. Where are you forcing things? Money, relationships, career. The harder you chase, the faster it runs. Think about it. Remember a time when something finally came after you stopped caring so much. Your energy shifted from desperation to ease, from chasing to allowing. That's the backwards law. The second you stop gripping, everything comes to you. Step 2. Your worth has nothing to do with productivity. From birth, you were trained like a machine. Get good grades, obey authority, work harder, do more. Never fail. This programming traps you into endless cycles of burnout and self-judgment. But here's what nobody told you. You weren't born to be a productivity robot. Try this immediately. Take one day and do nothing productive. Feel the guilt? That's your conditioning. Write down 3 things you genuinely love about yourself that have nothing to do with achievements. Understand this clearly. Effortless success doesn't come to people who grind the hardest. It comes to people who stop taking life so damn seriously. Step 3. Life is a game, not a test. Your external world mirrors your internal beliefs. If you think life is hard, it will be. If you believe success means suffering, you'll suffer. If you constantly judge yourself, the universe throws judgment right back at you. But what if your life was just a movie? Would you shout at the screen demanding the plot go your way? Or would you simply watch, curious to see what happens next? Try this powerful mindset shift for one day. Every problem is just a plot twist. Every setback is part of the story. When frustration hits, literally say, "Interesting twist today. Let's see where this goes." When you loosen your grip, life instantly shifts in your favor. Step 4. Align yourself. Stop struggling. Success isn't about effort, it's about alignment. Your energy attracts your reality. Desperation repels. Ease attracts. Stop chasing things and start embodying the version of you who already has them. Want money? Act financially free now. Want love? Feel complete alone first. Want success? Trust the process. Stop obsessing about how. Every night, visualize clearly. Feel the energy of your desire already fulfilled. Forget about how. Just embody certainty. The moment you stop chasing, things chase you. Step 5. Zoom out and laugh. The biggest truth? Nothing is as serious as it seems. Whatever feels heavy right now won't even matter in 5 years. Zoom out. Realize you're a tiny speck in an endless universe. Make laughter a habit. Mock your seriousness. Observe your worries without becoming them. Ask daily, will this matter a year from now? Because the universe doesn't reward stress, it rewards trust. Final step. Decide to play the game. You weren't born to be a stressed-out cog in the machine. You're here to experience life fully, freely, joyfully. The second you see life as a dance, not a test, you're failing. Everything aligns effortlessly. So here's your wake-up call. Life was always supposed to be fun. Stop gripping, let go and play the game. Because the moment you do, everything falls effortlessly into place. So here's the hidden truth no one ever tells you. Success was never meant to be a battle. There's a path that leads to effortless success. A path where you work less but achieve more. A path where opportunities chase you instead of the other way around. This is the path of least resistance. And once you step onto it, life stops being a constant fight and starts to flow effortlessly. The brutal truth about struggle. Society tells you suffering equals success. That exhaustion means you're doing it right. But look at nature. Trees don't struggle to grow. Rivers don't fight to flow. The sun doesn't force itself to shine. Everything powerful moves with ease. Now look at your own life. Where are you forcing things? Where are you fighting reality instead of flowing with it? Because here's the truth. If something constantly feels like a fight, it's not your path. Real success is never a battle. It's alignment. The moment you stop fighting and start flowing, success chases you. Meet Evelyn. Evelyn spent years trying to build her business. She grinded harder than anyone, endless late nights, no weekends off, sacrificing relationships and health. Yet nothing worked. Every deal fell apart. Every launch flopped. Every effort drained her energy and got zero results. Until one day, Evelyn asked herself one simple question. What if success isn't supposed to be this hard? So she stopped forcing and started flowing. She listened to her intuition instead of the noise. She stopped chasing what felt forced. She embraced what naturally came easy. Within months, everything shifted dramatically. Clients appeared effortlessly. Her business exploded without struggle. She worked less but earned more. Not because she quit, but because she finally followed the path of least resistance. Why most people stay trapped in struggle? Most people are addicted to struggle. They believe easy equals wrong, hard equals right, suffering equals progress. And because of this toxic belief, they ignore the path of natural alignment. They bang on locked doors while the right ones open effortlessly. They cling to strategies that don't work while ignoring opportunities that flow naturally. But once you see struggle as a choice, you realize you can choose differently. You can choose ease, alignment, and effortless success. Here's how to step onto the path of least resistance immediately. Step 1. Identify where you're forcing things. Look closely at your life right now. The job you hate but refuse to quit. The relationship you cling to but know isn't right. The strategy you're using that's draining your energy. If it constantly feels like a fight, it's not your path. Step 2. Follow what feels easy. Pay attention to where life naturally flows. What activities come easily to you? What are you naturally good at? What brings results without constant stress? That's your true path. Follow it relentlessly. Step 3. Let go of what's not working. Most people fear letting go, thinking it means failure. But letting go isn't failure, it's freedom. You must let go of what's not meant for you to make space for what is. When you finally drop the struggle, success effortlessly comes your way. Your 7-day flow experiment. For the next 7 days, commit to zero forcing. If something isn't working, stop fighting it. If something flows naturally, lean into it fully. If a door closes, stop banging. Another is wide open. The path of least resistance isn't about being passive. It's about flowing intentionally where life already wants you to go. This is how you achieve more by working less. This is how success finds you effortlessly. This is how you let the universe align everything in your favor. Final thought. Choose flow, not force. People who live in struggle mode choose it daily. They cling to what's not working. They fight against natural alignment. They refuse to believe success can be easy. But the truly successful choose differently. They let go of struggle. They trust the natural flow. They believe that what's meant for them unfolds effortlessly. And because of that, they succeed faster. They achieve more without exhaustion. They live in flow instead of friction. Success was never meant to be a war. It was always supposed to be a dance. The moment you stop fighting, life starts flowing. The truth is in front of you. Now the choice is yours. You can go back to chasing, forcing, and fighting, hoping someday success magically shows up. Or you can step into a completely different reality. A reality where success chases you. A reality where you attract effortlessly without desperation. A reality where you stop reacting and start creating life on your terms. Here's what most people never figure out. The universe was never working against you. It was always reflecting who you believed you were. But now you hold the key. You know exactly how to stop chasing and start receiving. You know exactly how to reprogram your subconscious to succeed effortlessly. You know exactly how to master your emotions and move through life unshakably. You know exactly how to flow with life instead of constantly fighting it. Your 7-day challenge: do this or stay stuck forever. For the next 7 days, live completely as if you already have everything you want. No forcing. No desperation. No hesitation. Instead, walk, speak, and act like success is already yours. Make every decision from absolute certainty, never from fear. Drop anything not aligned with your vision, instantly. Detach from outcomes and trust your new identity fully. Move through life effortlessly, following the path of least resistance. Because the second you become the person who already has it, the universe has no choice but to deliver it. Go deeper, unlock the next level of truth. Knowing this changes nothing unless you live it. If you're ready to go deeper, to uncover hidden truths most people will never understand, this is your chance. Our second channel is launching soon, revealing secrets beyond what you've ever imagined. Subscribe before it goes live. Link below. And if you're ready for more than just knowledge, if you're ready to become part of a powerful movement of people pushing beyond society's illusions, join the Philosophical Community, a free newsletter designed to awaken, challenge, and guide you into the reality most will never reach. Something massive is coming, and you have the opportunity to get ahead of it. Stop just consuming the truth. Start living it. Subscribe now, join the community, and step into the reality you were meant for. Take action now. Comment below and shift immediately. This isn't just another video. This is your blueprint for transformation. So speak up. Type magnetic in the comments right now if you're done chasing and ready to receive effortlessly. Because the ones who take action today will be living a completely different reality tomorrow.